Hello, I'm Larry, and this is Carter's Country. Got Craig Summers here with me today, representing Tisas. We're going to talk about a couple of their new models. But real quick, Craig, if you don't mind, I want to apologize to everyone for missing 2023 in doing the videos. I overslept. That's all I really want to say about it. But I'm here, I'm awake, not woke, but awake, and ready to talk guns again. Which is
it's good to see you.
Well, thank you. It's good to see you, and it's good to be back. I just get excited when I see a couple guns that I don't know anything about, and there's a guy sitting there that does know about them. This is the kind of learning that even at my age, I'm still very much open to. So
yeah,
let's go ahead and teach me and everybody out there. What do we have here?
So it's kind of fitting that I think one of the last videos that you and I did, we talked about the Duty B9R or the Carry B9R, which was our single stack 9mm 1911, and what we have in front of us is kind of the next evolution of that. It's what people have been asking for a long time. We now have our Duty and Carry double stacks.
Nice.
Exactly. So that's kind of the next evolution. One of the things that everybody keeps asking for. When are you going to give me? When are you going to give me a double stack? Not a one, but two stacks.
Right,
yeah.
A double.
Double. Yeah. Dose. Dose stacks. So the Duty and the Carry Tisas, that is their entry into the double stack market. And the cool thing about these guns is, first off, and they are unloaded, guys. I've double checked myself. Standard double stack magazines that you would find in your 2011s, everything out there. So readily available Checkmate mags. They fit in all of the double stack guns that Tisas Military Armament Corporation have. So magazines you guys are going to find everywhere. Comes with two 17 rounders. The Carry is our 4 1/4 model. The Duty is our 5-inch forged slide, hammer forged barrel that has been button rifled. It has a glass polymer overmolded frame, so it's not an aluminum frame solid that a lot of people think. It is a polymer overmolded frame that a lot of people expect in their double stack 2011 style guns. On the Tisas models, the 4 1/4 and the 5, we have a direct mount RMSC Hollow Sun K footprint.
You know, I think that footprint, for people that may not be that familiar with the optics, a lot of people don't consider which footprint they're milled for.
Yes.
Until after they buy it, and then they realize how limited their choices may be. But that particular footprint is, I think, the predominant footprint that's out there right now. That everyone is kind of recognizing that's where we're going.
For a 1911 style gun, that's usually what they're going to go with, and the reason is it's a little bit slimmer, right? The slide of a 1911 is a little bit more slim than you would have like a Glock 19 or your polymer guns, and so we wanted to kind of streamline that, make it a little bit more form-fitting. Some people didn't want that optic hanging off the side, so yeah, we went with Hollow Sun K RMSC footprint to where you can direct mount those smaller optics on there. But another cool thing that people might not realize is the slides on these things are interchangeable with our other enhanced or Duty frames or Duty series guns. So if I had my, let's say, Raider in a 9mm, which is a 5-inch slide, I could take that Raider slide and stick it on that Duty frame and vice versa. Same thing with our Stingray. If I took our Stingray, which is a 4 1/4 slide, I could swap slides and frame. So it's the cool thing, it is just a Series 70 upper that we have optics cut. A couple features I might not have mentioned on here. We have ambi safety, titanium firing pins. Your front sight on the Tisas models are Novak, and then the rear is a Glock style sight. Holster compatibility is there. So right here I have a Dark Star Gear Apollo 2011 holster. Nothing special about this. It fits. They're standard. It's meant for a 2011 gun. You guys can hear that solid lockup. So holster compatibility is there. So that's one of the things I always tell people is before you look at a gun, if you're going to carry this thing on a daily basis, you need to look, before you even make that purchase, you need to look at the holster availability for that thing.
It's huge.
And so once again, for our Tisas double stacks, holster availability, holster compatibility is there. It just already exists. And I know we've talked about the term double stack quite a bit. Essentially what that is, what a double stack pistol is it's a, I wish I had my single stack mags, but a standard 1911 for a 9mm might just be 9, maybe 10 rounds if you have an extended magazine. Typically for 45, it is an 8-round single stack mag. If you guys actually look, a double stack mag literally means that it's double the capacity and the rounds, when you load them up, are actually staggered. So your frame, your grip's a little bit wider, but once again, you almost have double the capacity. I know on our Stingray, I think 8 or 9 rounds now, you've got 17 in the magazine. So our reputation with our single stacks is one of the best out there, the reliability, the value, and so just bringing a kind of a new twist on that, I think is just the right thing to do, and they've done a really, really good job. Another great thing that a lot of the customers and a lot of the public have had in the past an issue with is, in order to get into a double stack 1911, you had to donate a kidney, maybe some type of other organ that you might have had 2 of.
Second mortgage on the house,
yeah,
maybe. Yeah.
Yeah. But with these, both of the carry and the duty, the MSRP on both of these guns is $799.
That's, yeah. If you're familiar with this market, that will be a wow factor, because I remember when Carter's Country first began carrying the Tisas, and the price point on them.
Oh, yeah.
For a reliable, quality 1911 firearm, you guys were coming in a couple $100 below
Yes.
what had been the industry standard for an inexpensive quality firearm.
Mm-hmm.
You guys just butchered it when you came in, and it's good to see that y'all haven't gotten a big head just because your footprint's expanded and your reputation is established. You guys are still committed to that value.
Yes.
As somebody who doesn't have a lot of money and loves guns, I really appreciate that.
No, definitely. We thank you for that. Yeah, no, it's we understand. We're trying to stay true to our roots. You still got the same reliability. You still got the same value, and we're trying to get good quality firearms into the hands of the everyday person. We don't necessarily want that barrier to entry of price to be an issue. So we're staying true to our roots and offering an excellent gun at an incredible price.
Yeah, my shooting experience with a 1911 is still my favorite shooting experience with a handgun.
Can't beat it.
It just really is. Like I said, so many reasons, but man, it was just for me the perfect design for a pistol. We're over 100 years into this thing. Yeah, you're seeing some changes, you're seeing a little bit of variation, but the things that made it great are still 100-something years later, still there.
Yep. We're coming back full circle, and once again, everybody realizes that a single action trigger and a full-size steel frame gun, while, like I said, these are, it's a polymer insert over a steel gun, that's what's fun to shoot. And people are kind of starting to realize that, instead of from their small pocket pistols and whatnot. And so things come full circle, and we're starting to see that.
I kind of feel validated, because way back when I took my, it was called concealed handgun license at the time, not LTC, people are all in the class with these little polymer, their little and I came in there with my 1911 5-inch barrel full size, and stuck out like a sore thumb compared to what everyone else had. But it was like, hey, it's what I like to shoot.
Yeah.
It's just the way it is.
They are a pleasure to shoot.
To everyone that might have been in that class with me 10 years ago, I was right.
What did you shoot though? Like your score?
I passed.
That's all that matters.
That's what the instructor said.
I know Carter's currently has, as we're filming this, Carter's currently has them in stock, and I'm just excited about it. It's, like I said, it's taking the next step with our firearms, with what we're known for, just bringing it in a double stack capacity.
I just want to reiterate what he said. Carter's has these in stock.
As of filming this video.
Yeah, as of today.
As of filming this video.
But you can see this is a gun people are going to want.
Yeah.
Don't wait too long and then come in and be mad at us. We'll get them back in when we sell out.
Yep.
We replenish. Going back to your profit motive for being in business.
Yes.
But sometimes there's a little lag between shipments. We've got them now. Just saying.
Yep.
One reason I've always enjoyed doing videos with you is because you seem to be pretty consistent about bringing guns that you will let me shoot.
Yes.
And are we still doing that? I mean, I
Yes.
know, I had that year where I overslept and all, but we're still shooting the guns you bring.
Yep. We can.
And you are still my favorite guest here. So
No, we're gonna go take both of these out to the range. We're gonna put as many rounds down range as you want, and we're gonna
you
have some
never
fun.
want to tell me as many as I want. Probably as many as I justifiably need. I'm just doing that for your own protection.
If the threat no longer exists, Larry, you're no longer justified in using deadly force.
Wow, that needs to be a bumper sticker or
It
something,
is.
or a tattoo or
It
something.
is. But no,
That's just too good.
we'll go shoot these.
Let's do it. You just want to never stop shooting it. I mean, this is my first time to ever shoot this gun or even hold this gun, and it just falls right back into the line of sight. It just does everything for you. If you hold it right, and you know your trigger discipline's good, it's just does everything. It's amazing. A double stack 9. That's my first time to shoot a double stack 9 in the 1911, and it's just crazy good, crazy fun. Yeah, the first couple of shots, it took me a second to adjust to the difference, but yeah.
What'd you think?
I was. It's a weird thing to say, but I was amazed and also not surprised. And to explain that, I wasn't surprised because I expected a great shooting experience. I was amazed because maybe I just didn't realize how fun it would be to shoot a double stack 9 1911. Like we talked about earlier in the video, it checked boxes for me that I didn't even know I had. The grip size, the weight of the gun, the recoil, just everything about it for both of them was just, when you're as old as I am, you don't get many true new shooting experiences. But between it being a 9 in a double stack in the 1911, it was a new shooting experience, and it was so much fun, and it just felt like, a gun that was built to run all day.
Yeah. Yep.
No hand fatigue. Of course, we just shot a couple times here. Yep. I really think I could shoot that all day, and my hand would be just fine.
The 5 inches, the Night Stalkers, this Duty 5-inch, those they run. There's just something about that 5-inch slide,
Yeah.
and it's magical.
Yeah, I mean that's really, and for people that aren't gun geeks, they may think that's silly, but it really is, man. I mean, we're not kidding. It's just the perfect shooting experience. Yep. We hope you enjoyed our video. Or shopped, shot, or hunted with us, then you're already a part of the Carter's Country family. Till next time, adios.
I gave you a thumbs up instead of a gun. That's okay.
That's okay.
Yeah. Mine transitions to that.
Did I zip up my fly? Cool.
It's actually sticking up in a weird way if you want to lay it down.
Because I always go with mine down.
There you go. Do you want to be holding the gun? You don't have to, but...
There we go.
Let me back up a little.
Hey, Larry.